J. Brellington, Ronnie L. Clark, Kenneth W. Clare, Lester E. Chambers, Kenneth F. Chastain, Doyle G. Clay.
Hello, I am with my brother Matt, and we are here at the Vietnam Veterans War Memorial here in Washington, D.C. It is November 8th. November 7th of 2022 marks the 40th anniversary of the dedication of the Vietnam War Memorial, and they are currently reading all 58,000 names of those who served and died in the Vietnam War. And I dragged Matt down here to read some names. Now specifically, we read some names that are on rubbings on our dad's office wall back up in Massachusetts. Dad served as an aerial observer and then a gunnery artillery commander in the Vietnam War. Whereas you won't find his name on this wall, you will find his name in the In Memory Honor Roll. And that is this memorial right here that is dedicated to those who served in the Vietnam War and later died because of their service. Time to go check in.
John P. Matlock, Alan L. Mayer, Thomas J. Kovacevic, Richard F. Lake.
So we chose some names to read that we got accepted for, but you get one name and along with it 29 other names, so we read 30 names at a time.
Alan H. Jordan, Larry J. Lyons, Daniel R. Ketman, Philip F. Sheridan, George Quamar, Stanley R. Stelmack Jr.
We got to read 2 of the names that were on the rubbings. There were 4 more. Delbert Louis Leshore, Jerry Oscar Stenberg,
as well as Louis Charles Goy and Ronald Lee Dempsey.
Back for the funeral the next day.
Thank you, yeah.
This is Dennis Mannion. He's the gentleman that drove all the way up from Connecticut to our father's funeral, and just happened to, by coincidence, run into him today.
Right.
Dennis, it's very good to see you again.
Absolutely. And I'm so pleased to hear your mother's okay. Is she doing all right?
She's doing great.
Oh,
She's
that's
doing very
fantastic.
well.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, she'll see this, so
Yeah. No, it's awesome.
I never forgot you. And I knew you kids and your dad. Yeah, he was. Yeah, and all my records. When I look at my records, when I was at Charlie Battery, he's the one who signed it. You know, each week or each month they have to sign for William O'Connor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
We miss him at reunions. His name comes up a lot.
Oh, good.
Yeah. His Army. Even the NVA infantry officer we talked with in a cafe there, sitting on the sidewalk, was an NVA. So all those guys are dead now. I'm the only one that's alive left of the group that went in 2000. Wow. Yeah, but I went to 861 because just had to go there. Just say goodbye.
And we got to hear, my mom pointed out when Mr. Cohen, I forget his first name, he does the not the documentary, the podcast, Echoes.
Yes. Oh yeah, Michael Crone.
Michael Crone.
He didn't come. He was supposed to be here, but his mother is hospitalized in Atlanta, so he's not here.
Oh, okay.
So I'm on the podcast there, the Khe Sanh podcast. I'm on.
Yeah. So Mom found that and she goes, "Hey, Dennis is on this podcast. We got to check it out." So, yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah. I was going to say one more thing about that. Are we getting close, Steve? Because I'm reading.
Oh, you are. So Kevin asked me to give a bit of a recap of when our father came to the Vietnam Veterans Memorial, and it was actually when he did the rubbings of those who served with him who were lost in Vietnam. We were actually going down to Florida for a vacation, and Kevin was in college by then, so I guess spring break in high school and college don't align very well. And of course, since it was our dad, we don't need to fly. We can just drive down to Florida. And we stopped here on the way. And I remember that at the time being very impressed by the memorial and thinking it was much larger at my reference point then, even though I was probably, I guess, about 14 or 15 by that point. And is not something he ever talked about, as Kevin mentioned. We've both discussed, but it was, you could tell it was definitely a very important moment to him. And now looking back at it, it's hard to believe that was only about 15 years since he was back from Vietnam.